folks, how you doing? Welcome to Watson's Wagons clean garage, if you call this clean. Never mind all that paper sitting on the ground over there. Well, you can see behind me here that we've got a hood, an M151 hood, jam-packed with parts. Okay? And all of these parts came from Delaware military trucks, or Del Mill trucks. All right? You see the little piece of paper there? Okay, Delaware Lister is the eBay handle. So, Bernie, Matiniak, and Kimberly. Not even know Kimberly existed until after I ordered something else, and I found out that it came from the same place. So that was kind of weird, but it was kind of cool too, because I've met a lot of vendors, okay, in the hobby, you know, working on the MB and other things, and there's a lot of husband and wife teams out there, just like Jeff and Jay Matson, right? Frontline military vehicles. You got Daryl and Lyda Bensinger, who own D.L. Bensinger. So if you're looking for Willie's MB parts and stuff, and I know he's got M151 things as well, another husband and wife team. Brad and Mindy Gates down at Vintage Jeep Specialties in York, husband and wife team. So it's awesome that the married couples are working together and keeping all of us, you know, collectors, fully stocked with new old stock parts and whatnot. So the other thing I notice about all these vendors is if they don't have something, they'll recommend another vendor. That's been my experience for the last several years. I've done business with Army Jeep Parts, you know, George over there. We've got Carl Walk for Walks, Daryl Fitzpatrick over on the West Coast. I've worked with Mr. Jay Hinton and Corey, or not Corey. I'm sorry, Rory Grenier, right? He's got a bunch of the Joe's motor pool stuff. So, but in almost every instance, if somebody didn't have something, they would say, hey, go check with this guy or that guy. They might have it. So it's a good thing that the vendors are pointing to each other to help each other out if they don't have something to help you out. So, and that's actually a good thing, because when you can build trust in the community like that, and get you a good solid customer base going, you're going to do good things, and people will remember that. Like, I remember that, and I appreciate it. So, but anyhow, tonight we're talking about a big old box. It came in this box here. Let me get it. Of course, you know, Bernie had to label the box up real nice with all the truck stickers, just in case I forgot where the stuff came from. But so I've got a flyer here. I just want to read the flyer to you, if I can try and do it without my glasses. So I talked to him, right? First of all, the way this whole thing started was he saw my video. I was doing this little comparison thing with Dee's Jeep, because Dee brought her A1 out, her mutt, and I was looking at it and I saw, man, she had this like tracks in there to cover up cables. Mine was missing little chain links and just all kinds of little knick-knacky lickies and chewies, right? That I didn't have for mine. And so, you know, I kind of highlighted that on there, and he reached out to me and I started looking at his page, and this dude's like Mr. Camo, right? I mean, I guess that's kind of, folks know him that way. He collects a lot of camo stuff. So whether you're in the Willys or the 151 or the Humvee or whatever, and you're looking for a radio system, either that's fully active or maybe it's just a hollow shell that's there for looks or whatever, this dude has it. Now, I saw some pictures of his shop. Man, you can eat off the place. Well organized, clean, everything's in its place. It just looks awesome, and I'd like to visit the place one day. Which I kind of like to start doing some, you know, some vendor highlights. You know what I mean? So anyhow, what's he got of a radio? So both operational and dummy radios for display. Accessories, got speakers, cables, mounts, antennas, and hardware. All right. Truck parts. He does have the occasional parts for the M151, M998, Cut V, M35, the 930, and the 800s. eBay accounts, KC Gonzo, right? Beach KSM, and Delaware Lister. Here's what his little flyer looks like. It's kind of cool. All right, you'll probably see this guy up at Gilbert at the swap meet that's coming up this coming weekend, I believe. And a lot of the other people that I mentioned are also probably going to be up there selling things. So what do we have here? Well, we have a whole bunch of stuff here, and we'll get close-up shots of everything, and it'll flash on the screen. The first one is, and I didn't order this, it was kind of a gift, so I thank you for that. But it's a cool looking tool bag with the logo. All right, and in the tool bag came the drain plug tool, right, and lug wrench. All right, we got a spark plug socket, humma. Top bow straps. These particular top bow straps, there's two holes that go here, and you pop rivet these things to the top bows. And this is what secures everything when the top bows are down, and it's just a good clean appearance. And I need it to finish off the look of the vehicle, right? Yeah. All right, so that's that. All right, that's a new oh crap handle. So whoever's riding in the passenger seat can grab a hold of this freaking flimsy thing and hang on for dear life, right? Right, pretty cool stuff. All right, replacement. Okay, these are the lock pins for the seats, because the seats pivot up, they come down, and these things lock into place. I got a pork chop. All right, now you noticed that on my radio system I had the old school, kind of like the mouth, the earpiece and the mouthpiece. But the pork chop for the RT524 that I have is the appropriate one. So this is a new old stock. All right, pork chop. I like to call it a pork chop because I can click the button and go, Lou Ladwig, pick up. One of these days, I'm gonna be able to call somebody off this radio. And what's cool is we got all the parts here to make it happen. All right, let's go. All right, so what else? These SC/B/44, 61, and 30. All right, these are the protective tracks. One goes across the fender, the other goes down the inside corner behind the passenger seat to protect your cables. So you've got a matching unit cable that comes across along with the antenna cable. This goes over that. There's 3 bolts. It comes with the hardware. Okay, all new old stock stuff. And the cable that feeds down to the battery compartment will be protected as well. So there's 2 of these. Got an extra set of wipers. Okay. You got 4 of these little guys. Okay. There's a bunch of these on this 151, but the top bow system on the front and the back where the side rails pin in are missing these. So we got 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Crush washers. Okay, this is for all your drain plugs. All the way around, full set of those. A little selector knob that goes on the matching unit. Okay, I was missing that. These twist fasteners, okay, are for this Arctic cover or brush guard or whatever you want to call it. I'm missing 2 of them down here, so we got 2 for that, and we got 13 for the new grill over there. So when we get ready to do this thing and refurbish this entire body, it's going to get a fresh grill, and this grill is going to graduate to the wall. Yeah, and it's going to be a man cave piece of artwork. All right, so we got those. Grounding strap goes from the matching unit to the nearest available bolt on the antenna mount. Okay, whatever you want to call it. What else can I show you? We got a couple stickers. One of them says, warning, do not start the vehicle while the radio is on. Unless you want to fry your radio, don't start your vehicle with the radio on, okay? And we got this warning label as well. All right, nuclear, biological, chemical information. Yeah. All right. The the piece you see back here looks like a freaking blueprint, doesn't it? This is an installation instructions for a 1/4 ton battery junction terminal kit. So if we're going to hook up the radio, we got to have this terminal in there. It's an upgrade to what came on these things originally. So there's the little rubber caps, there's a terminal, and a couple of other tchotchkes. And for all you blind dudes out there like I am, you get this massive set of instructions. Huh? We'll demonstrate all this stuff on a future video. Yeah. So that's what all of these parts are for. And here I didn't unpack them. Now the other day when I was bringing the vehicle home, I noticed there was some weird jarring motion in the back, if you remember watching, and I just discovered that the bushings are shot. So I get online looking for the best deal on bushings, right? I found the best deal on bushings, and guess who had them? Kimberly, right? Kimberly, Bernie's wife. So they're working a side deal, huh? Anyhow, we've got the original new old stock stuff here. Comes with the bolts and the castle nuts and washers. And what's nice about this is that this rubber is still pliable. It's new old stock, and it ain't some Chi-Com garbage that's gonna rot in a year. So thank you for sending these to me, okay? I appreciate it. And but I didn't see the fronts, so we need to find some fronts, okay? All right, if there is fronts. I'm sure there is, yep. Okay, so that's that. What else? The weapon did not come with the package, obviously. All right, so we got some business cards here. Got some cute little keychains, right, with the logo. And boom, humma humma humma, business cards. So I appreciate it. Now, what you don't see is what's inside the vehicle. And there is a loudspeaker that's mounted to the dash because my vehicle came with a mount on it. And so we got a loudspeaker for that, plus the extension cord that runs to the radio because the cord isn't long enough to get there. And that's pretty much it. Now, there's some other parts that came in, but we'll do a separate video on that because this is really centered around Dell Mill trucks and the combo guy. So yeah, it's cool that I was able to do a vendor kind of a highlight here, show you guys what's going on, and you'll be a part of this journey as we start to put these things together. There's fluids that need to be changed, there's bushings that need to be changed, there's brakes that need to be adjusted, there's, you know, Marine Corps stuff that's got to come off. You know, we're looking for a different bumper for the front here, and I think that that Bernie has one of those. He's going to bring it to the show for my friend Ed Smiley to pick up. So we're working that out, and that's it. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the photos, and we're also going to incorporate some pictures, a behind-the-scenes look of this organization. All right, folks, have a good night. Get out there and work on your Jeeps, work on your mutts, work on your shops, or just work on yourselves. I don't care what you do, just do it safely, all right? Love you, folks. Have a good night.